Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is your host, Rising Respect, back with some shocking information of another reset coming to Ball Xeno Multiverse, again, for the fourth time. Now, it may not seem like I'm in the best of moods, that's mainly because I'm not. As I already said in my community tab thing, Ball Xeno Multiverse is going for another reset, and I think that it's going to doom the game horrendously. Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, DB Dev and another dev in his dev team made an announcement last night around 10 that they were going to reset the data again to add in a new old power level system back in Dragon Ball Super Free with the levels and stuff. And somewhat rightfully so, most of the community was confused and pissed off over even suggesting the idea of another reset happening to add in an older system from Dragon Ball Super Free. But for me, I was mainly confused as to why pull out another reset when there was better options to solving the high power level issue. Like, for example, instead of a reset, why couldn't they just add a power level cap for all the races so there could be a sort of balance with the game so there isn't players with a power level of 50 trillion or so running around, and just make the cap 100 million or something like that. Or just maybe you could just reset the people who abuse the center beams instead of everyone else who grinded for that power level fair and square. Or another solution, and this may be a fun idea, rework the Zenkai boost to just make the mechanic actually balanced? But I digress. Moving on, after DBDev made the announcement and getting his community mad at him, he created a poll which I'm showing to you on screen right now, deciding the fate of whether or not to reset the power levels and add back the old system or not. Now, the idea of adding back the level system from Dragon Ball Super Free, mostly good game, better than Dragon Ball Xeno Multiverse, by itself, isn't inherently terrible. But my biggest issue with adding back that feature would be to reset the power levels. Which, to me personally, is just incredibly weird to lump those two together like it's the last option available. Why can't we just have, instead, the level system while still keeping the hard game work of everyone in the community? If it's because of technical dev reasons I can't understand for myself because I'm not a dev, then just do restores for everyone who has proof of their old power levels and call it a day. Albeit, to be fair to the dev team, that would take a long while to do that for everyone in the community, especially for those select few people who fake screenshots to make their power level seem bigger than it actually is, when, let's be honest, their power level wasn't that big. But focusing back on the poll, after the poll was created, it was near instantly swarmed and flooded with people voting for 2. As you can see alongside me, I also voted for 2, mainly because I didn't feel like grinding to gain back my original strength and power for the 5th time with this game. To basically wrap up everything I've said, DBDev may or may not do a reset on the game. The community is, as usual, mad over his decision making, but as for me, I think if a data reset actually occurred, then it'll just spell the inevitable quick downfall for this game, and just basically turn it into an unplayable loop of constant resets that will quote-unquote fix the game short term, only for another issue to arrive, causing the dev team to go for another reset because it's all they know what to do at this point. It's almost as if DBDev and his fanboys just have it hardwired to their brains that resetting the game on the daily is the best and only solution, when we all know it's clearly not. Anywho's, that's all I really have to say for this. If you liked watching the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more of my content, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you all next time.